As the OnePlus 5 in the market, we decide to revisit the OnePlus 3 to see where 3 stacks up against 5. Welcome back to the Tech Taza, and my name is Supreme, and this is my revisit to the OnePlus 3 after a 6 month of usage. Gone the days of sandstone black, OnePlus has now switched to more premium looking aluminium unibody design, much like the other flagship devices out there in the market. I still remember the early leaks of the OnePlus 3. Boy, they were so ugly. I mean, at that time I was thinking, where are they heading? But usually this happens with many devices like the iPhones and the Pixel. But mind you, when you hold it in hand, you feel it. This was the best designed phone by the company until the latest iteration arrives in the market. This fully aluminum unibody design not only makes phone look good but also makes it rigid. So the OnePlus 3 is right up there with all the major flagship in terms of design and the build quality. Talking about the display, OnePlus 3 sports a 5.5-inch optic AMOLED display with aspect ratio of 16:9. Instead of going for a Quad HD display, they stick to the old school 1080p panel. But I don't really complain here, because this makes sense as we cannot make difference between 1080p and a Quad HD panel with our naked eyes. This also helps considering the smartphone packs only 3000 mAh battery inside it. The 5.5-inch optic AMOLED display look awesome, colors are more vibrant and images look crisp and clear. But you cannot match the display in the Galaxy S8 devices. Moving towards the performance, well, that is why the OnePlus is more popular, giving top-notch performance with high-end specification, pretty much like all the flagship, but relatively at very low price, and that has been the main USP for the OnePlus devices. When you have Snapdragon 820 with 6GB of RAM inside, you can't really complain about the performance. OnePlus 3 is one of the most fluid Android devices out there in the market, much like Google Pixels. The device is really snappy, apps open up blazingly fast. I've never seen any Android phone function so smooth other than Pixels. Talking about the performance, OnePlus 3's fingerprint reader is no short of a miracle. This is by far the fastest fingerprint sensor I have ever used. With OnePlus 2, I have faced a lot of issues with fingerprint reader that was unreliable, and the company is very prompt to realize its weaknesses and come out with the most superior one. OnePlus 3 launched with Marshmallow out of the box, but later updated to the Nougat 7.1.1 with Oxygen OS on top. I have been using Oxygen OS from the beginning. It has come very long way since. There were used to be a lot of bug in it, but the company is very serious about the software. They keep pushing OTA updates time and again. With the Oxygen OS, you get more out of Google's stock Android experience with some handy features like switching between a recent and the back button, some on-screen gestures like pulling a notification by swiping down on a screen, drawing O to launch a camera, etc. Also, they have app lock built into the OS, so thumbs up for the OnePlus here. OnePlus focus has been on the high-end specification and performance, but they always failed when we compare its camera with major flagships. No, it's not the worst camera by any means, but you cannot compete it with the big boys in the market. But considering what you pay is what you get here, it's definitely the better camera than the previous iteration. With 16MP Sony IMX298 sensor, you get optical image stabilization, 4K video recording at 30fps and 720p slow-mo at 120fps. You also support RAW images. At front you get 8MP Sony IMX179 with f2.0 aperture and electronic image stabilization. You can also record 1080p videos at 30fps. What I really like about the camera is its interface, which is very minimalistic, and the manual control. You get full manual control here, which is really amazing. I have took some amazing looking photos with this device. Check out for yourself. All the photos you see here are taken using manual mode. Battery life of the OnePlus 3 is pretty average. Considering the phone sports Full HD display, we expect more juice out of it. But sadly, that's not the case. After a couple of months, you'll find yourself connecting to a charger more than often before you going out. But thanks to something called Dash Charge, company's own take on fast charging technology. I have tested it guys, and this is seriously fast. You just need to plug in it for few minutes and you're good to go. So guys, here are my thoughts. Even after the 6 months, OnePlus 3 is living up to my expectation. But the only thing that I concern about is the battery life. But you have Dash Charger for that. Good to see that after a few months of OnePlus 3 launch, company introduces newer version as a OnePlus 3T, which packs 3400 mAh battery, which is now available on Amazon at 27,999 Indian rupees. Somehow, I feel before buying OnePlus 5, just think of what you really required. What I really don't like about the OnePlus 5 is its price. Come on OnePlus, you just can't keep increasing prices for more or less same features. At least I would like to see a water and dust resistant from the OnePlus, and that seems to be not happening until they decide to launch maybe a T version of it. That's it from this video guys. Do let me know what you think about the upgradation of the OnePlus 5 over the OnePlus 3T in comment section below, as the 3 is not available in the market. And don't forget to share and like this video if you find it helpful. Please subscribe to my channel that encourage me to make such videos. It's been Supreme. Thanks a lot guys for watching.